Good afternoon. My name is Wayne. Could you tell me your full name, please?
My full name is Nguyễn Minh Phương.
Can I check your information? Sure. Okay. Thank you. Do you work or are you a student?
Yes, I'm currently a student at RMIT University.
Okay, good. Could you describe what kind of study you do?
I'm currently majored in international business and my minor is logistics. So I get to study a lot from different culture and I get to meet a lot of successful people from different companies.
Good. What do you like about your university?
I would say since my university is an international one, we have a lot more better facility and equipment, and also we have a lot of clubs. So it's very exciting to come to school every day.
Oh, good. What kind of job do you hope to do in 10 years' time?
I would love to build a company of my own and be the CEO. And I'm really working for it. I'm currently putting a lot of effort and try to gain a lot of money to build my company.
Okay, good. Do you play any sports?
Yes, I do. I play some table tennis and basketball.
Okay, good. What are the most popular sports in your country?
I would say soccer. Like you can see people playing soccer anywhere here, like in the street or like in the play yard, anywhere.
Okay. Is it better to play sport or to watch?
Well, I think it depends on personality, I would say. Well, for me, I would definitely join in, but some people they would just like to watch from afar.
Okay, good. Can sport be dangerous?
Yes, I think so. I think every sport have its risks, but if you follow like the guidance and also the safety measure, I think it will be fine.
Okay, good. Do men and women play different sports in Vietnam?
I don't think so. I think they are very equal.
Okay, good. Thank you. Now I'm going to give you a topic. I'd like you to speak on it for 1 or 2 minutes, okay? Describe a vacation you have really enjoyed. When did you go there? What did the place look like? What kind of area was it in? And explain why you enjoyed the vacation.
Okay.
Whenever you're ready.
So I would like to talk about my trip to Korea last November. I went there with one of my Korean friends and I spent about a little bit over a week there. I went to two places, Busan and Seoul. So I first came to Busan and everything was very beautiful, was so picture square and cinematic. I were able to visit a lot of famous places there and also tried a lot of local food. And then when I moved to Seoul, I was able to shop a lot. I bought a lot of cosmetic and also a lot of CD of my favorite singers and bands. It was a really fun trip for me because it was my first trip abroad and also without my family, so I get to do a lot of things without like much restriction and limitation also. The only downside is that it was really cold at that time, like -2 degrees, and yeah, for me it's really cold. So I could not stay out too late at night. But I was able to like visit all the spots that I really like and spend a lot of quality time there with my friends.
Okay. Would you go there again?
Of course, if I had a chance.
Okay, good. Now I'd like to ask you a few more questions about vacations and holidays. Are people taking more holidays and travelling more these days?
Yes, I think so because everything is more developed. You can fly anywhere at a short time too. Well, in the past, if you want to like just travel to the next city, it could take like days, but for now, just a few short hours of flight.
Okay, good. Where did people go on holidays in your grandparents' times, say 50 years ago?
I would say somewhere close. Since like I said before, like in the past, it would take a really long time just to travel like short distance. So I would think people would prefer to go to somewhere like close to them.
Hmm. Where do people usually like to go for a holiday away these days?
Well, I think people are very busy these days. They have like hectic workloads and stuff like that. So they can travel far if they want, but I think most people would just go to somewhere near and then spend some short time and come back to work.
Why do people want to travel to go away for a holiday?
Well, I think first of all, it's very relaxing. You can have like a healing trip, like a vacation for yourself after all the hard work that you put out, and like have like some private moment like with your family and your friends.
Okay, good. Is tourism having an effect on the environment, do you think?
Yes, I think so. Like bad and good. The good side is that some people became more aware of the situation of the environment surrounding the tourist attraction, but sometimes it creates more harm. Like they throw a lot of trash there and damaging like the place.
Good. How important is the tourist dollar to the economy?
I think it's very important. Like for example, Vietnam. I think a lot of the income is from tourist attraction, but also the country also have to like advertise their hot places and stuff like that, and put their effort into it also to be able to invite a lot of other people to come.
Okay, good. Will the tourist industry grow in the next 10 to 20 years?
Well, I'm not really sure because it's very like important and crucial to be able to reserve like traditional places and so. But sometimes people now can just see everything on the internet. They can just click and then a lot of pictures show up. So I think it depends.
Yeah. What do you think of tourism designed not to damage the environment?
I think it would be great. And yes, like I said above, sometimes it's really damaged the environment surrounding. So if like the government or the council can build stuff like that, I think it would be a really great way to preserve the environment.
Okay, good. Well, thank you very much for talking. It's been really good.
Thank you. It's been nice talking to you too.